for a nationwide campaign.
This is the real one.
To demand by law such compulsory education.
And to think that it's just because it makes better paper that the people that owned trees that made paper were like, oh, we got to get rid of weed and make it
Let's get to
illegal.
the kids. I want to see the kids frolicking.
Opium in issue.
Opium?
Barrels of olive oil.
Yeah, and they're like lying about what it does.
It turns you into a Democrat.
Maybe a...
Jack, we can get along without dragging those young kids up here.
Oh, why don't you button up your lip?
Whoa.
You.
Radio.
That was a tall door. What is
Yeah,
happening?
doors used to be taller.
Is she going to smoke now? Why are we watching that? Is that salacious?
This isn't how I remember it.
Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you? Oh, great. Where you headed? Oh,
A lot of handshaking back then.
Is there any drugs? Are there any drugs in this?
Okay, here's the drugs.
Oh my
the guy's
God.
crazy on the piano.
No, he's on drugs, playing really well.
hey, he ain't no paper man.
Why don't you know him? That's hot finger driving.
Boy, he really swings out.
Hell's Bells, The Danger of Rock and Roll. I want to see that.
You know what I love in production? Even now, even in 19 whatever this was, 36 or whatever, they are definitely dancing to no music.
Right.
Even in that time, you cannot get away from it. Even in all the movies you see and everything, when there's music playing in a dance scene or whatever, and people are dancing, there's zero music because they can't have it. You have to have clean, dead audio, crisp and clear for the dialogue. And then you put the music in afterwards. So everyone is just doing this. You hear us? You have hours of that.
I know. See, back in 1936, if you just had some music, people would just get up and dance.
Like that?
That's all there was to do. There's no Pinterest. There was no eBay.
What is their problem?
At the apartment a little later.
There wasn't even TV. It's listen to the radio or be somewhere and do something. Ridiculous.
He's like any new prospects, like they're trying to find people to do drugs. Anyone else notice there's no people that look like me in this world? Not this room.
You know, and this is actually what it was about. Is that people like Chris and Coop liked marijuana, and people like me drank booze. So we're like, yeah, make it illegal. Who cares? We're only hurting them.
Is he smoking the reefer? Oh, it's green? I can't tell. Did they make it that color? I can't tell. It's too blurry.
Look at him.
It's greenish.
Look how crazy
Look
he
at the green smoke.
Yeah.
They recolored it to be green smoke. Is he going to kill someone?
Now he's going to come out and be even crazier with the music, right?
Oh, where'd he go? I thought he was supposed to be the Joker.
I guess he died. He went back to his planet.
Oh, wait, did he fall over because he was so...
Oh no, his cell phone. Oh, never mind. Who cares? Fell in the water.
That's the worst that can happen to you when you're stoned in that time period?
Yeah, right? You'll be so embarrassed you'll want to die from smoking the devil's lettuce.
Where are the consequences? So far, this looks great. I mean, for whoever can exist in this world. Are they dancing like that unironically?
Yeah, it's the Charleston.
Type 1 if you're stoned right now.
What do you say?
You're right. It's like nothing but formal greetings with handshakes and
yeah, like they're all like really handshaky. Like even before COVID, we weren't like that.
Okay.
God, there's still states where weed is illegal. That's crazy.
Uh-oh. Look at the colored smoke. I love it. Yeah. Somebody had to do that by hand.
I thought you were afraid. Of course, if you're afraid.
Maybe the weed dulls their racism, and that's the bad part about it. No, you must stay really racist all the time.
Oh man, I forgot to say something about Hebes.
Time to get wacky. Oh
Yeah,
my
it
God.
seems pretty nice.
Oh no, now they're gonna laugh a lot. That was definitely not a yellow car.
That guy's so high he bought a yellow car? Who buys
God.
yellow cars?
It was $80. Let's keep moving on here. Jesus Christ.
I know. It's saying that like it's a lot.
Wow, it actually said stop. Whoa! Okay.
Ooh, that sucker dead.
Back in those days, they might have actually accidentally hit him.
It's like a ticketable offense.
Yeah, if it was if it looked like me, if it was a Mexican dude, they would high five.
Right.
And then, like,
you created a blood stain on the road that's a ticket for littering. He's white! Go get him!
That's a real crime.
That's a real crime.
Wait, as that marijuana is not like other forms of dope. You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union.
What?
There is
It does.
Okay.
commerce in the drug.
It's not common.
The government's hands are tied.
It is in like Kentucky and Tennessee. It just grows on the side of the road.
Oh, it's all right to talk about.
But they don't understand is that just because it's growing on it doesn't mean it has psychoactive properties. It's hemp that's growing.
No,
George Washington used to grow it.
it's all the same.
Marijuana in the Washington
The father of our country.
scarcely filled
What is this new thing where you like tell me something that is common knowledge and then you go, you know who that is?
Is that new? Are you sure I didn't always do that? And that I just ran out of your goodwill
You know what?
to where you hate it now?
You know who Mario is, right? When I mentioned Luigi?
You know-
So if this was mansplaining forever, then I'm sorry because I did it too and I had no idea.
It's just white people acting a little embarrassing, and that's the problem.
That's made.
Right.
That fridge is awesome.
Can you imagine acting this embarrassing?
Kyle's splaining.
Get it yourself.
Oh, did she smoke and now she's curt?
She got high and now she's a stupid.
Get on the low.
Why you
bus.
being a?
We got bad news for you
Oh,
guys.
are they gonna?
He's still laughing.
Oh, she's got loose morals.
Uh-oh. They're going to do what all humans usually do.
Yeah, especially when they drink. How is that different?
Does he turn into the Hulk and like throw her through the wall? We need some real consequences here. Like not...
Yeah, just looking and laughing. What's the problem?
Yeah, call these clutching your pearls. I mean, nowadays that means something completely different. Are those the police?
Good morning, Miss Whitten, the police department. We're tracing a hit-and-run driver.
Oh, that was real. That was real. No, that's a real crime.
Quite right. So we're checking all numbers like it, and yours is one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
All right. Well,
You know,
Did the cops come in?
is that purple smoke?
That guy's.
Look at
That's
the
the
purple
same guy
smoke.
that was at the party.
Is it the same day? I don't think they understood like timelines and scenes and ending of scenes and stuff.
Smoke, Mary?
Thanks.
I think they were all.
They've been
smoking
making movies for 30 years when this came out.
it. Corey's been making movies. All right, never mind. The smoke color keeps changing. I don't know what they thought this was, but it's not that. Is she
She getting pounded? What's going on?
Pound Town? This isn't Rock of Love. I got bad news for you guys. If you think this is salacious back in those days, it's a good thing you're dead. He's so high on
Right.
the dope that he wants to assault her.
Yeah. You don't understand. If I smoked a whole joint, I wouldn't be able to move.
Dude, I not only would I be constantly eating
Right.
and watching paint dry and think that was interesting,
Right.
I would also be incredibly self-conscious. Even by myself, I'd be like,
You guys hate me, don't you?
someone saw me right now. I bet I'd look like an idiot.
Right.
Yeah, I would be too introspective. That's right, James. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
and the weed back then wasn't strong enough to make you as
No.
high as you get now. Like you have to smoke a lot. When you see those big Cheech and Chong joints that are like this big, that's how big we get now from one that's this big.
that tiny. In California, it's all over the place. You see movies and stuff where they smoke weed and then they're doing this or they're laughing and having a great time. I'd be sitting there going, you know, in fourth grade, I said something really bad to a girl.
I was such an asshole.
Makes me a bad person for life.
God.
I'm gonna go to bed. He's too stoned. Now they dance and pretend to fight. What happened? Did she die?
Someone get stabbed?
Was that a bug? I'm not going back. There's no going back.
No. Was
that a?
He's murdering everyone?
She's a witness.
Look.
Everyone's in their 30s or 40s.
Is she all right?
Everyone looked older back then because if you watch Star Trek, the original series, and you're like, oh, all these people are 50. And then 30 years later, in the 80s, they're still 50.
Right. This is madness. You're right.
This is madness. Thank you, Holly.
Forget you're ever in here today. I'll handle this. I'll get going.
I'll handle this. It's just a dead woman.
I believe him because he talks like this.
It's not like a man who can vote. Oh, they're wiping off the gun?
Are they going to burn the bodies? What are they doing? Look what you did.
Harry.
Man, people are really stupid, huh?
You shot him. Our Patreon is free.
Now he's in court.
Yeah.
And this was the beginning of the film, I guess, or something. I don't know.
And that's all you needed to convict somebody back then? Or just a couple of white people said, hey.
He definitely did it.
He was on weed. By the way, any Goonies fans, you really need to check out Skeleton Crew Star Wars on Disney Plus. It's so good. It's like an updated Goonies. It's great.
And that his mind went blank from that moment on. The defense of
That slowly, maybe you didn't see
No. You gonna cut that out?
Sometimes I just like to do this. How do we blame minorities? That's what I want to know. Oh! Justice!
We got to
They hang that brother?
Man, they got big hats. Somebody lived...
1936? This is during the Depression. They got money to make movies?
Things were great. He learned his lesson. Just smoke enough to kill one woman, not, a whole group of them. That's pretty impressive, right? That she can smoke and
Yeah, it's pretty good. They are getting bombed, though. They're really puffing on those things.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody on weed says faster.
Did they mix up weed with bath salts?
Yeah, and cocaine, which is probably still legal in 1936.
Oh, yeah. It is amazing.
It's like they
being
just
outside of the time period.
They're so wrong.
And looking back, how the propaganda was just, and believe me, we still have the propaganda of today at this level. It's just hidden differently in plain sight.
Yeah, and Kimberly, heroin's only bad if you inject it.
No, we don't.
I heard somewhere.
That's still not.
Take it easy, kid. I just want to talk to you.
I believe him.
Is he killing the cops? Yeah, this is meth. This is not weed.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, it's not funny, lady. Look, she thinks everything's funny.
There's a terrible fight going on. Yes. Apartment 32.
There's a homicide going on.
A terrible fight going on. So the police come and then they blame it on something. They took him really quickly. Stupid.
Okay, so we did make it through this, and then we'll be on Twitch in a little bit.
We sure did. Was this really Reefer Madness? I didn't even really see the show.
No, that was the movie. That was the whole thing.
Wow, that's lame. This needs to be a 10-minute movie.
Right.
This is an hour and an hour.
Remember, back then you couldn't change the channel to something else.
No.
You were in a movie theater.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Look, she's reminiscing on all the time.
And they used to run movies all day, and you would just go to the movies whenever. It wasn't like there were start times originally. They would just run it all day, and you would show up and sit however long you wanted and then leave.
Is she gonna jump out the window? Did I not say that? Oh my God!
I like the Chuck Norris movie, like, Woman Out the Window, better.
Did he kill those guys? Oh my! Whoa!
This is awesome.
That's a bad guy. That is how you be a bad guy in movies. And he stares at her.
This is awesome.
He stares at his work.
God, this is what I've been waiting for. When a guy throws her out?
I need a zero compassion moment button movie.
I know.
To what I hope will be the final action.
That's basically what she said. Here she jumps.
Horrible.
This is awful.
Yeah, this is PCP and meth. This doesn't have anything to do with weed.
It is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed in an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life.
Oh my God.
Can we smoke about it?
Counsel joins the state in this request. Unless that happened right here, to your neighbors.
Oh,
It is not too much to say
I'm invincible.
other tragedies like it.
Oh my God.
Tiringly, so that our children are obliged to learn the truth. Because it is only through knowledge.
Oh my God, there's a Helen Hunt after school special about angel dust. We have to watch that.
Remember it? And
Angel dust is amazing. Oh man, I'm
All right,
hilarious.
and on that note, that was Reefer Madness restored. Even though it wasn't restored, it was just recolored. And
Yeah, it was terrible.
I mainly regret Kyle not even subvertly, but overtly saying certain drugs are great. I don't do it. You don't do it. And let's pretend this is.
Let's pretend Kyle never did it.
Let's pretend Kyle isn't affected by what he did. So we just discovered that Helen Hunt has a PSA after school special about angel dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angel Dust is also the name of the best Faith No More album. A lot of bands that you know and love, rock bands that came out after the 90s, all consider Angel Dust one of the best, most influential albums of anything that they've ever listened to.
Thank you all for watching, and take it easy on the angel dust.
Unless it's the album.
Don't smoke weed, kill a bunch of people, and jump out a window. It ends like you just saw.
Yeah, just smoke weed and watch Back to the Sofa all the time. Come back here, put it on a playlist, and then you fall asleep after eating a lot of ice cream.
Pew pew. We will be headed over to Twitch. We need a bathroom break.
Tweetch.
That's actually pretty funny. You guys are standing way too close. Look, I don't care about you as bad guys, but just logistically, like, wow, that's really technical.
Oh, good.
Wow, subversive.
There's no way they can afford to blow up that church.
Dude, you're bad at your job? What did he do? How did he do that? He already got it? He teleported, got it.
Didn't work, huh?
You're gonna blow them up right there?
Yeah. Get him, Chuck.